Hi everybody, it's Angie. Hope you all are well. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I do a lot of tarot card and oracle card readings. I also do some singing bowls. I have some yoga coming up, some good yoga coming up. And I did a presentation on working with crystals for beginners and where you could find some good stones. When I get to 25 subscribers, I'm going to do a gem giveaway, and I also have a tourmaline pendant. And see who this reading is for. I'm going to do one more tonight. I think I'm down. It looks like I'm down to the last four. Okay, Virgo came up, the Hermit. Okay, so this reading's going to be for Virgo. I think this is like my fourth reading today. This time I'm going to pull the oracle cards first because they're very important, and they're especially for spiritual growth, and they definitely have a direct correlation generally to the tarot cards that come out. I have my coffee too because it's been a tired week. Okay, let's start with this deck. Everything's been pre-shuffled. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Spirit, can we get a card for Virgo? Something that will relate to the reading. Peace. You got the peace card. Okay. We're going to do two more oracle cards and then we'll read these. Okay, let's go with next deck. Card, please. My Virgolinis. Virgo, an earth sign. Independent. My independent Virgos, the light of the world. Very spiritual, very nurturing and giving. We like to keep our houses nice. Card, please, for Virgo. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions, Virgo, are safe and protected by heaven. It's a great card. This card's come out before. It's a great card, especially during this pandemic and this rioting that's been going on in our country. Okay, we're going to go to the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Pull one card from here. Anything can come out in these oracle cards. Music, art, spiritual instruction, projects, protection. I like them. I like the oracle cards a lot. Card, please, for Virgo. Card that'll be meaningful to Virgo, clear and accurate. That will relate to the tarot cards. High Priestess, you have divine knowledge, Virgo, that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So So maybe some of you Virgos are becoming card readers or yoga teachers or that sort of thing. Let's read the peace card. Okay? And then we'll start with the tarot reading. It's card number 23. This Wisdom of the Oracle, they have various messages, variations on the theme. They have one for relationships, one for protection, and one for a basic Oracle message, and one for, I think, prosperity. Yes. Okay, so the essential meaning of this card, Virgo, is freedom. Your freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. That's right up the Virgo alley there. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Peace through acceptance of what is in your life. When you can embrace that, you move through it. It's not easy. I've done it before. I've also failed in doing it. But I would have to agree that it brings peace. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be, Virgo. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. The relationship message talks about if you're in a relationship, Virgo, with somebody, it's the right person. It says when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who in these types of relationships. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Okay, let's read all of them. This is the prosperity message for peace. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, Virgo, keep doing it. You're called by a presence, with capital P, presence, to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. That's sweet. And then there's a protection message, but we already got a protection message. Okay, give me a minute, and then I'm going to come back and draw your cards. Okay, back Virgo. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you, starting with the main deck, which I'll shuffle 3 more times. It's been a long week. Let's get my Wi-Fi back. Although it's not finished, I have to dig up the yard. Want one more? Let's see what comes out for you, Virgo. Okay. First card out. Prince of Discs. He's a very, very slow moving knight. It could be you. I'll clarify these in a little bit. Got another Prince. Prince of Cups. Someone bringing you an offer of love, coming in real slow. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Swords, an interference card. Eight of Swords. That's when you're in a mental, a self-induced or self-built mental prison. You're kind of imprisoning yourself with your thoughts, Virgo. So you want to be careful about that. It could be with regards to these two princes. It could be the same person. They got you imprisoned in your mind. Oh, now you have the moon. You're imprisoned because there's secrets involved and you're not seeing things clearly because it's not the sun, it's the moon. But a creative, this card can generate very good creative works of art in the aftermath of this type of thing that you're going through. And it's not gonna, it doesn't look like it's gonna end well. It's disappointing emotionally for you. This isn't the future spot. They all kind of tie together. They're in a state of flux. Let me put my screen down a little bit. Oh, and then I pulled another card for you. This is a feeling of being betrayed or backstabbed. That's just an extra card you might relate to. Let's clarify these. I guess this will work. Got the moon again. Just one shuffle on this Celtic deck. Okay, Spirit, please a card for Virgo on this Prince of Discs. One card, please. One or two. Just shuffling along here. These readings. I have some mulching to do, but it was hot today. So I did, I think, 2 bags, 2 or 3 at the most. I'm inching away at it. It's kind of worth it in the end, but it's been a lot of work. My daughter put like 8 hours in. Card, please. Are the Prince of Discs? Come on. I want that card. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Discs. That's the quintessential dream. That's everything. This could be you, Virgo, because you are an earth sign, and this is the discs or pentacles is earth, and you're slowly moving towards working on your career to make more money. So you're working on your career, Virgo, or your work, whatever your dharma or your work is. Let's move into the this Prince of Cups. Cups being water. This is the Prince of Cups is bringing you a offer of love, but he does tend to, or she, leave a trail of broken hearts behind them. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups on top of the Prince. And then you have the Five of Wands. Okay, let me look at these cards here. Offer of love coming in. Queen of Cups. Could be male or female. Could be a water sign. Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But it's somebody who's loving, nurturing. They're generally very quite intuitive and psychic. The Queen of Cups. Very sweet, loving queen. So there's an offer of love there, but there also seems to be some arguments or jealousy or competition or just kind of petty fighting or gossiping in the workplace. It's the Five of Wands. The lads that are battling with their wands, their fire sticks. Let's take one more card on this. Get any more insight for you, Virgo. Why is the Five of Wands here? Shuffle these. Let's see what card it is. Card, please, Spirit. One card on the Five of Wands. Queen of Cups and the Prince of Cups. One card. You got the Five of Swords on top of the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's probably somebody from your past returning, somebody that you had a lot of arguments or fighting with, somebody that you didn't, yeah, the Five of Swords can be a warring card. It can be kind of an ugly card between two people. So you would know, Virgo, who in your life it could be that you kind of locked swords with. Fives are indicative of change, crisis, or conflict, calling for change. So, yeah, and plus you want to get out of your head with this Eight of Swords. Can we card, please, on this Ace of Swords? Why is the Ace of Swords here? It's a card of mental imprisonment. Okay. It's somebody that put you in a third-party situation. Okay. But you're going to come out of this and feel good again because you have the Six of Wands, and then you have your card, Virgo. Okay, there you are. The Queen of Discs. Nurturing, loving. This is your indicator card, Virgo. The Queen of Discs. She's very magical, very connected to the earth. She puts other people first, takes good care of her family and her home and her health generally. Yeah, she's a very gentle, loving queen. Ramblin' Mike calls her the catch. Okay. So then we have the Moon card. This is a major arcana, a card of fear or secrets. Things are hazy, they're not quite clear. Card piece on the Moon card. Is that here? Got the Eight of Swords again. Yeah, you're in your head about something. You don't imprison yourself, Virgo. Don't let your thoughts imprison you. Break free. Remember that radical forgiveness and acceptance is the way to peace. Remember? Don't forget what the peace card talked about. That's where you want to be. Can't put a price tag on serenity. One more card, please, on this Eight of Swords. It's not a true prison where you can't get out. She's not locked up in there. It's all in her thoughts, her thinking, or his, if you're a male Virgo, and this reading is resonating. Card, please, on this second Eight of Swords. Oh, looks like the Three of Discs came out for you. I want to take a closer look at this card. It's generally partnership group projects. It's a disc, so it's in the material realm. Very interesting picture. I need a little bit more clarification on this. So why is the Three of Discs on the Moon and card and the Eight of Swords. Please for Virgo, one card spirit. We might get a few cards to explain this, a little storyline. Okay. Because things are not clear to you, Virgo, you're on your guard. You're thinking about things. Now, this particular hanged man, if you look, not only is he strung upside down, so by spirit, this is a major arcana, so he can think for a while, so you can think, Virgo. You'll notice that in this deck, his hands are bound behind his back. So that's telling me, Virgo, that you've had to take the brunt of a situation that maybe you didn't deserve, but something that you were able to navigate through with forgiveness. Try to send that situation some love. So good, nice work with that. And since you've been able to do that, you're ready to make. You're being liberated. With the full card, you're being liberated. Okay, so that's nice work. And that's what Virgos do. We're 21 minutes, so we're going to clarify the last two cards, and then I'll pull one or two romance angel cards for you. See what these two princes are about. Okay, this Five of Cups, this sad emotional state for you, Virgo. Any information on that? Oh, okay. It's because the Hermit card, your card came out, Virgo. It's called the Druid in this deck, the Merlin, the Hermit. Yeah, you've spent a lot of time in solitude by yourself, alone, thinking, dealing with things, and feeling really disappointed with your love life in general. With perhaps for some of you, with your maybe you have a pattern of bad choices when it comes to your love life. So you're retracting from the world and you're trying to figure this stuff out and send it love and healing and forgiveness. It's bringing you down a little bit, okay? And you're feeling kind of betrayed and brokenhearted. So let's finish with a couple romance angels for you. Let's do let's ask these cherubs of this deck if they can give us one accurate card for our future, for the Virgo future. Card, please, for Virgo. Something accurate and clear. I hope it's a good one for you. Oh, geez. Okay, this goes with the Ten of Swords. That feeling of being backstabbed and betrayed, the Ten of Swords. It says deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So yeah, so it looks like, Virgo, you've dealt with some deception in your relationships. You have the Moon, Ten of Swords, the Five of Discs. Okay, so I don't want to end the reading like that. I'm gonna pull one more card for you so you can get some advice or maybe some inspiration. So let's I'm gonna choose the Goddess deck just because I want to end your reading on a little more positive note. A card piece for Virgo. Some advice for Virgo or some direction, inspiration, insight, please. One card. Okay, you got the Mother Earth card. So this is reminding you, Virgo, of how magical you are and how connected to the earth you are. it might be a good time for you to do some gardening or some grounding to help with your if you're feeling a little bit depressed. I wish you the best, and I will during my next reading for Virgo. Good night.